Good evening, everyone. Today we have reading session one, and our trainer for today is Mrs. Annapurna Murugan. These are a few instructions for you all. Make sure you have a stable internet connection and a noise-free environment, for which we recommend you to use your earphones for the best experience. Moreover, respect your instructor, your classmates, and yourself. Be respectful and professional, and do not write anything inappropriate in the chat box. So moving ahead, these three are the memberships that are available to you all at Ubergrad, that is bronze, silver, and gold, with some additional benefits as displayed on the screen. So for getting yourselves upgraded to any of these three memberships, you can directly go on the website of Ubergrad and get yourselves upgraded there. Also, I'll be sharing a coupon code with you in the chat box. I'll be sending it. So using that coupon code, you can always upgrade yourself from basic to bronze membership with some additional benefits like 4-week IELTS course, one AI evaluated IELTS mock test, USU university recommendations, free profile evaluation, counselor support, etc. Moving ahead, at Ubergrad, you also get free profile evaluation, which is done by our experts, which consists of comprehensive evaluation, university shortlisting, course recommendations, country recommendations, which are made according to a student's academic strengths, career objectives, course of study, future aspirations, and requirements. We also have recommendations report customized for the students according to their profile and requirements. And we also have doubt clearance regarding the study abroad process, which consists of shortlisting applications, scholarships, etc. So moving ahead, we have these free live classes, which goes on every week. So firstly, we have free GRE live classes, which goes on from Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 9:30. It's a 2-month course. Then we have free live Duolingo classes, which goes on from Monday to Friday, 6:30 to 7:30. It's a 2-week course. So for getting yourselves enrolled for any of these two, you can directly go on the website of Ubergrad and get yourselves enrolled there. Moving ahead, we also provide the students with one-on-one IELTS classes, which you get when you upgrade yourself to the gold membership. And it's just for rupees 5,999, and you get benefits like 20 hours live classes, class recordings, daily class worksheets, 10 plus sessional tests, 5 full-length mock tests. So if you want to for your practice more mock tests, you can always avail this facility which is there on the Ubergrad website, that is one-on-one IELTS classes. So moving ahead, we have these achievements of the students who got themselves enrolled at Ubergrad. Now I'll quickly show you the website of Ubergrad. So this is the website of Ubergrad. You can always explore a lot of information related to the various countries, universities, courses, and examinations according to your needs and requirements. Moreover, we also have free profile evaluation. So uh, under free profile evaluation, you get this book expert slot. So it's always done with our experts at Ubergrad. So you can book your slots according to your preferred date and your time. So it's a very good opportunity for you all. If you have any doubt, you can always book your slot with our experts and clear out all the doubts that you have in mind. So moreover, we also have talk to a counselor option, AI country recommendations, AI course recommendations, some test preparation stores, as I mentioned before, like live IELTS, live GRE, live Duolingo classes. And we also have some additional services like education loans, Forex card, accommodation, international SIM, US credit card, US bank account, etc. And blogs are also there, so you can always go on the website and check out these information or additional features that's there on the website. So moreover, we also have, as I mentioned before, you can always go on the upgrade option and upgrade yourself to the various memberships that we have. So we basically have uh, three memberships, that is bronze, silver, and gold. So when you'll use I'll be giving you a coupon code for your upgradation from basic to bronze at a very discounted price. So using that, you can always upgrade yourself to the bronze membership. And apart from that, we have the silver and the gold at discounted prices. So you can always go on this particular option and upgrade yourself. Moreover, we also have recordings, the sessional test, and the handouts of the various sessions and the various modules conducted. So go on to the website of Ubergrad, ubergrad.com, go on to your name, my test preparation, go on to IELTS Academy Comprehensive Live Classes course. On clicking on that particular option, it would direct you to this particular page. Now, as you all know, we have 4 modules in IELTS: listening, reading, speaking, and writing. So, for example, you want to check out the recording of reading session 3. So just go on to reading, go on to day 3, and the first option would be the access to the handouts of that particular session and the module, and the last recording would be the current one. So when I clicked on that, it took me to, so basically, we have reading day 3 coming up this week itself. So that is why it's mentioned coming soon, and the date is also mentioned. So no worries. I just wanted to show you the procedure. So in the same way, you can always access the recordings, the handouts, and the sessional test of all the other modules as well by this way only. So after you complete each module, the sessional test would be available to you just after that particular module, and you can always avail that. Moreover, I will also share a Telegram channel link in the chat box. So just join the Telegram channel of IELTS, and over there also a lot of information is uploaded, and it's being uploaded on a daily basis as well, so you can always check out those as well. And also the mock test would be, some mock tests would be available to you there, and for the others you can always make use of the extra additional features that I mentioned of. So now I'll hand over the session to our trainer for today, Mrs. Annapurna Murugan ma'am. So ma'am, are you there on call?
Hi. Hi, good evening.
Good evening ma'am, you can take over.
Thank you. Hi, guys. Good evening. I guess you people are doing good. Okay. Right. Yes, Umair, you can text me your queries. So, yeah. So let me see what Umair's query. Okay, Umair, you can text. So yes, guys, today we are going to start off with our reading session. I know reading session is one of the important section in IELTS. Yeah, Umair and others, whatever the queries you people have, you people had given IELTS and scored less in readings. Okay, I had to give it again. Okay, Muskan, no worries. I'll be, what is that, telling you how you can improve the score. And also I'll be discussing about common errors, how, what students would have done because of which like this be low. Okay, so kindly absorb the things, listen, and whatever I say, kindly practice on. Okay, Vishal. Oh, okay. So even you got overall 5.5, and you have to this one improve. Definitely, our classes will help you to improve your scores here. Okay, I'll give you all the tips, tricks, and also I'll give you the detail of what exactly the test is, especially with regards to reading. I'll be telling, because this complete week will be discussing about reading. So therefore, what we'll be discussing, every small, little, silly to complex things we'll be discussing here. Okay, so kindly keep yourself logged in. And also, okay, so whether everyone can hear or only Vishal is not able to hear? Can anyone? All
Ma'am,
clear.
you are
Okay.
clearly audible.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Vishal, please check your headphones if you're using. Otherwise, you can just connect through some other headphones. Okay, so you're like, I'll be, what is that, from scratch I will be discussing what this reading comprehension is, and what kind of difficulties you people will be having, and how do you have to overcome, and the techniques. Okay, because we have to, what is that, juggle with the time also. So therefore, like, yes, definitely with techniques we'll be able to solve this reading comprehensions. So without with more accuracy. With good accuracy, you will be able to solve. Okay. Now, one more thing, students, that I would like to tell you is that kindly now, for now, don't this one send any questions. Once I end the class, right? So at that time, I'll be particularly giving this one. What is that I can say? uh, Time for your queries. So kindly ask your queries then, because now right now I'll be explaining, because of which I may miss your queries. Okay, so I don't want to miss anyone, any queries of yours. So kindly, what is that? Post your questions once we are done with explanatory class. Okay, so now I'll be sharing the screen, and please concentrate. So that's more important, concentration. Yeah, reading. Okay, so reading comprehension, guys, I would like to start off with one, start on a good note. Okay, I would not like to start off saying all negative things about reading comprehensions. You know, guys, actually, on reading comprehension, you people can get complete 9 bat. In fact, on listening and reading, you should get 9. You should aim for 9, guys. Yeah. And this is very easy to get. I'm saying it is very easy for you people to get 9. Yes, I guess you heard it correct. Okay. So, but how? So why is that I'm saying so confidently that you people can score 9 on 9? Yeah, they give the questions. Okay, they give the questions, and for all these questions, you have answers present in your reading comprehension. That means what? It is like you have a material, and on the basis of that, questions are there. They are not testing your knowledge on that particular topic. They are not testing your current affair knowledge, in the sense what? So your general knowledge, GK, nothing they are testing. So if they are not testing anything extraordinary, anything that is not in your so boundary, so then why we need to worry? Why we need to think that we can't get good scores? So everything, whatever the question wants, okay, so that everything is present in front of you. The challenge is what? Why students get less scores? Because they cannot relate. See, the first point, why you people get what is that less scores on reading means, the first thing is you will not be able to relate question with comprehension. Comprehension idea. Right. This is the thing, relative. You can't relate, okay? You will not be able to understand what is the given question and where they are talking about this question idea. So that clarity will not be there. And no one, I guess, most of the students who get less score, they only think that they get less score. But you people don't think that, yeah, the first important silly mistake, I call this mistake as silly mistake. The silly mistake is that you people can't relate. You won't relate. It is not can't. If I use a word can't, it is not correct, because everyone has that capacity. Only the thing is, you people won't relate it. Why? You don't realize that this is very important. That means understanding what is the requirement of the question and identifying where exactly this requirement is present in the passage is the crucial thing, but it is one of the neglected step in our reading comprehension. Not only in our reading comprehension, when we talk about writing also, when we talk about our this one, what is even listening also, this is what we do there. So therefore, first we need to understand that we need to always relate the question with the comprehension idea. Then what happens? Then I'm talking about our errors now. Why we don't get good scores. Okay. We will overread. We overread. Tell me, guys, in just you people, what is that? Tell me, those who all have practiced your readings. So one paragraph, I mean, in passage, one paragraph, each paragraph. So how many times you would have gone through? 10 times you would have gone through. Minimum 2 times you would have gone through. What? Why over reading? Are they testing the knowledge what you gain from the passage? So once you go out of the exam, no, right? Only what? We need to just answer the question. So the knowledge of it is not necessary for further analysis. If that is the case, why we people do over reading? See, when we get over stressed, when we get over exaggerated, when we get over what is that whelmed, we commit all mistakes. When we are over happy also, we commit mistakes only. So therefore, nothing over can happen. So overreading is always a grave. It will lead you to the grave there. Please don't do over reading. I'm going to tell how much you need to read, when you need to read what. So I'm going to describe these things properly. So kindly follow these things, okay? Because I am that sure, or I can confirm you people, if you follow these techniques, everything, and whatever I say along with ample practice, nobody can stop you from getting great score, guys. Getting it? So therefore, this over reading you people need to stop. And then, so your mind is also one of the culprit which will be telling you people. So in the beginning only, when you come across any kind of jargons or any hard words, or some exclusive words if you come across, so there only will be revolving around, oh, I don't know this word, I don't know this word. So there only will waste 1 minute time. Why? Thinking that what is this? So to understand that particular word, you would be going through that particular sentence 3-4 times. No. So don't do this particular thing. Tell your mind, if the mind is fooling you, telling that, oh, this word is important. If you don't know this word, then you can't answer the passage. Please fool your mind there. You tell mind not to distract you on these things. That means, so your mentality with regards to certain words, certain vocabularies, certain phrases. No, so they are not the life of the entire passage here. They won't be the answers exactly all these. Okay, so don't ever try to, what is that? Think about this thing. And the next fault that we do here is what? So we assume things while we read. How many times, guys, if it is some electronic based passage, okay, say I am an electronic student, I'll be knowing many things about electronics, that particular field, circuits, everything will be knowing. So what we'll do when we read something, some topic there, okay, so for example, microprocessors. So since we'll have in mind, oh, what is this microprocessor, everything already it will be there in mind. When we are reading there, if they give any theory, any sentence that is not so correct according to our knowledge, when a question is based on that particular this one idea, what we do, we end up this one, what is that, giving our assumed answer. So please don't assume anything when you're doing. That means, what is that conscious you people need to have? You people need to have the conscious that whatever is given in the passage, it is only correct. Nothing else is correct. Even if you know something better than what is given in the passage, still you need to have zero idea about that. Whatever is purely given in the passage is the only thing that is correct for you people. Okay? Stop assuming, stop rereading, That is overreading, no overreading. So, and also we should be what is that, not worried about different jargons or words or high frequency words that used. Okay. And also one more thing, confidence. You guys need to have confidence. I would like to narrate many examples of many of my students because I have trained many of them. They will do any mock test when we give, say, they perform like very well in the sense consistently you will be seeing that on difficult tests only they will be getting what is that, so on 40 on 40, 40 on 40, exactly perfect score they will be getting. When they go on for the exam, they'll end up getting 7 band, that means around 32, 35. So there, why they have gone wrong by 5? Because 5 or 6 they go wrong. Sometimes the worst case is 10 questions they'll go wrong on 40. So why that happens? Because no confidence level. They feel that, so what is that? Oh, so exam nervousness, that thing. Please don't, anytime like when you're going for any exam, I would not recommend you to have this nervousness or any kind of exam stress, because that will not get you scored, bulky, it will take away your scores, it'll just engulf your scores. So don't try to have this particular thing. Okay. And now the next important thing, you people need to understand paraphrasing. What is this paraphrasing? Yes, they won't use the same words, same sentences, same this one, but the ideas will be there, same, but the way it is expressed, it will be different. So when it comes to question language and when it comes to reading articles, okay. So I'll tell why we have the change in the language. All these things I'll be telling you today. It will be little bit of theory, guys, because I want you people to have that, so base idea on what passages it is, how you need to do all these things there. So that is the reason today we'll be having little theoretical, and if possible we'll try to cover few questions, few types of question, because we have many types of questions here. Okay. So now I'll start off with our this one. What is that? Reading passage. What kind of passages you people get? Basically, the passages that you get are researched articles. Articles. Who writes this? Erudites, scholars, okay, writers, or so masters, master program, this one scientist it could be. So it could be any highly qualified person who has researched, who has analyzed, reasoned and presented the article. That means they won't give anything lay person article, remember. That means what? These articles are extracted from journals, different journals, because you're giving academic, definitely these are extracted from very good resources there. That means who will be writing from this? You know that experts of that particular subject, will be writing the article. I'm using the word experts of that particular language. Definitely how the passages will be, how the articles will be. Obviously, it will be subject based. Okay, it is not objective, it will be subjective. And along with subjective, it will be narrative, descriptive, analytical. It can be any of these things. Okay. So why? Because they will be picking up one idea and they'll be discussing on that particular thing here. So, and also the passages that you are going to get is not just English based. It is not just language based. It is based on science, technology, history, political science, economy, social issues, general issues. So all these things so could be the articles that you will be getting. That means they won't be giving any one particular type of topic, so they will be giving any type of topic. And now with this thing, I would like to tell, usually students will plan, okay, पहले मैं like what is that topic देख लूंगी, so उसके बाद जो topic मुझे easy लगता है, first I will do that, and then later I will be doing the other passage. Please don't commit this mistake. Here, no topic, like as I said, it is not based on our knowledge. Don't waste time in what is that, knowing the what is first passage, then wandering between second passage, then third passage. Please don't do that. I'll tell how many passages will be there and what is the timeline, everything I'll say. So please don't do that. Don't decide on passage, because every passage is important for you to attend and every question is important for you to attend. No chance, no this one options will be having. So please don't waste time. It is just a waste of time, I can say. And as I said, you people can answer any passage because they are not bonded with the requirement of the subject knowledge. Okay, please, whoever have done already this mistake, stop doing that. So those who are planning to do this mistake, please stop. And those who have been suggested to go by the what is the topic of the passages, please tell whoever suggested you, tell them that thanks for the suggestion and you will not be doing that. Why? Because it is one of the what is that very worst mistake that you people would be committing there. And the next thing here is that, yes, so you people need to know, yeah, there is one trend we have seen. Students, when we speak first time, when they give the exam and when they come, so when we ask them, yes, did you guys practice and did you give the test, or you just randomly did the test? So they say, ma'am, we've practiced. So, and what when we discuss all the other types of questions, they will be surprised to know that, ma'am, we haven't practiced these questions. We did not get an opportunity, or the material that we had, so did not had all these questions. How? That's the reason. So I would like to say here, please don't partially work and go. We need full working. Okay, definitely I'm saying we don't have magic wands right now. I'm saying that you people can get 9 on 9, but that doesn't mean that I have a magic wand, once I'll twist around and you people will get. No, I have a techniques. Those techniques you people need to follow. Okay. So that means here's also what we will be discussing, techniques for all types of questions that you can expect in your IELTS examination. That means knowledge about the question types is very, very important. Why? Based upon the question type, will our technique also will change there. So therefore, and also you should not feel alienated when you see a question. You should feel that familiarity. Oh, I've done this, so I know this. So this is the kind of expression that you people need to have. So practice all the types of questions that that you people will be encountering in the exam. Okay, these are some of the basic tips that I want to give you. So now let me start off with the session. As I said, the passages could be from anywhere. Okay, but anywhere and any subject, from any person, it could be. Any person means I would like to say only highly qualified writers. It is erudites. Okay, it's not that any blog writer, so he is presenting one article, they are taking it and they are presenting it. No. So it has to be what? So it should be from an erudite person who will be basically evaluating all the information and presenting. Now, this is taken by research presenters. And these articles could be what? 50 years old also, present article also, 70 years old also. It could be the articles of any age. That means this implies what? Question makers. Questions are not made at the time of writing the article. The article is written by a researcher. for the general reference to indicate what the subject is. Their main purpose, writer's main purpose, was not to ask the questions there. So that means our IELTS examination people, so they will be, what is that, going through the article and they will be framing questions for you. Okay, so they frame the questions for you guys. That means what is happening? I had said now why the language changes here. Why we have lot of paraphrasing? Because the one who has presented the passage is not the one who is presenting the question there. Obviously, my way of speaking, so whatever I've said, even you people will go and narrate the same thing to other person. But how do you narrate it? Whether you repeat word makika maki and you will be going and saying, or you will just describe the concept that we had discussed there. In your own words, you will be describing the concept there. Okay, the idea will not change, but the style, the way it is presented, everything changes. That is known as paraphrasing. Here also, when they are asking the questions on that particular article, what happens? So here, like the one who is making the question paper, his language will be completely different from the language of the writer who has presented the article here. Hence, so what happens? So we have lot of paraphrasing, guys. So from because of this lot of paraphrasing, those who people had marked keywords, and with this keywords, if you people have entered the passage and wherever the keyword is there, if you have picked up the answer, or many times you people would have seen that you will not get these keywords. That means here I would like to say, those who are marking the keywords and on the support of this keyword, if you are trying to find the answer, please stop that particular thing. Why? I said you the reason. Language will be different, words will be different. They purposely will not use the same words in the same context. They may use that particular word in different context where your answer is not given. So please don't get trapped by this marking keywords, because I majorly see that students commit this mistake only. They try to mark the keywords. Okay. And when I ask them what keywords you will be marking, what do you think is a keyword? They try to say names, keyword. So what is that? This one, what is that? Places and all these things are keywords. So, and years are keywords. Guys, no, it is not like that. Okay. It is not any, what is that, high school exam where our questions will be based on those particular things. No, guys, this is completely on the basis of understanding. Because why they are conducting reading test here means they are conducting reading test to see that when you go as a student there, whenever you get any kind of documentation, study material, everything, how well you people can interpret, understand, and present your thought process there. Okay, that is the reason. So don't go by keywords. If people have done this mistake, stop this. Right? So therefore, these things are there, and these passages are quite lengthy. Lengthy in the sense you will be having 8 to 12 big paragraphs. Remember that. So that means around, I can say 1800 words you may have, around 1500 to 1800, sometimes 2000 words also you will be having here. So if that's the case, so more or less, okay, it will be there. So and so here what happens? Do you have to read the complete passage? So no, guys, a big no to reading complete passage. Why? We don't have that much of time. We have just 60 minutes, guys, for 3 lengthy passage. lengthy passage. How many passages you will have to encounter? So 3 passages, and on the basis of that we have 40 questions, guys. That means remember how much you people have to read. 3 passages, along with that 40 questions, and along with that you need to pick the answers. Do you think the 60 minutes will be enough? So if we segregate also 20 minutes per passage, but not only that, you have to enter 40 answers onto answer sheet separately. Even if it is 1 word, 2 word, maximum 3 to 4 words also, it will take some time. Even if you are a good, typist, or even if you are a good writer also, minimum 10 minutes you will have to present the answers onto the answer sheet. It is not like, what is that, you will write the answers in your this one question paper, and that will be taken. No. So you need to present your answers onto the answer sheet and give minimum 10 minutes we need. Why? Because that is the paper which will be reaching there. So your answer should be right on that particular thing. That means what? Out of 60 minutes, if 10 minutes is gone for your presenting the answer, you are left with 15 minutes. In this 50 minutes, guys, tell me whether you people will be reading the question or reading the passage or finding the answer. The problem came into mind. That means what? Here, the main problem is time management. Because we'll be short of time, definitely 100%, 200%, if we follow the traditional method, we end up, or we land up committing lot of mistake. So therefore, let us not do this. So here, guys, I would like to tell you that please don't even look at passage first. Don't look at. I'm not saying you people to look at, not even seeing the passage. That's what we have the habit of, what is that, reading the heading and deciding whether it is good or no. So please, no, I'm telling you people, don't look at the passage first. Okay, what is that first step? The first step is not even looking at the passage. What you have to do then? Go for question. And question also, right? So when I say go for question, first you read the question means, so I have seen students, first passages, all questions, okay, around, so 8 to 12 questions will be having. So all the 8 to 12 questions, they will read and sit. Please don't do that. Okay. So first thing is what? You read the first main properly, and then first question you approach. First question you need to do. Read the question means it is not reading the question. I want you people to understand what is the question idea. This is the difference. Marking the keywords in the question is not the right thing. Rather, I want you people to understand what is question idea. I'll be showing you. What is that question idea? Understanding question idea means what? So basically, you will be understanding what is the need of the question. When I ask you people, how many of you have practiced the entire set of questions? Or if I ask, so how many of you have practiced all the types of questions here? Now, what is in my answer, what is that I am expecting? I am seeing here like what is the proportion of the students who basically have the idea of all the questions, isn't it? So you people, what you will do, because you know what is my requirement, will be picking up what? So those who have taken only all the types of questions, those students only will raise a hand here. So that is what it is. Not, I'm not asking generally how many of you have taken the test. I am asking here what. So how many of you have so practiced all the types of questions of reading comprehension? That means you can see the depth of my requirement. I'm not asking who all practice reading. I'm asking here, so how many of these students, how many of students so practice all types of questions? There is a difference between all types of questions and practicing the reading comprehension. This difference you people need to understand. This requirement you people need to understand when you do the reading comprehension. But what we do, so it's a common thing. Even like before I became a faculty 17, 18 years back, I guess even I was doing the same mistake. What I would, what is that? Feel that, not I, many of us feel that, oh, if you concentrate more on a question, we'll be wasting time. We want to spend more time on searching the answer, but we don't want to spend time on understanding the requirement here. That is what we do. Here, that's the reason I say, what do I say? Spend some extra seconds on reading the question rather than spending on simply wandering around the paragraph here. Okay? So the first thing, first step, first technique here, guys. So I'm talking about what? First technique. Today I'll be talking about all the techniques. Tomorrow we'll be practically using them. Just give me 1 second. So this one is troubling here. Just give me. Yes. Just 1 second. My digital. Just. Okay, I got it. Shit. Okay, I got it. Okay. Here, like I was telling, so first thing that you people need to do here is what? So you people need to read and understand. When I say read, so it is not like you're just reading the thing. Read and understand question requirement. That means in my language, I'll say identification of question idea. What you people need to do, you need to identify the question idea. So that is the need of an art. First thing. Okay, so you will be having the question idea. Now what is our requirement? We need to enter the passage, isn't it? Enter the passage, and so we need to identify where this question idea is there. So first what you're doing, you're identifying the question here. So once you identify the question here, what is that you need to do? You need to see what is the question requirement. Okay. Now, if the question requires, so main idea, if it is requiring the main theme, main idea, then you need to use the skimming process here. What process you need to use? You have to use the skimming process. But what is the skimming process? Just 1 second, guys. This is troubling. Just give me 1 second. It's all right. Just 1 second. Okay. So skimming, what is the skimming process? Skimming process is nothing but, so you need to go through only important ideas. See, basically, you people try to, what is that? Skim buttermilk from butter. oh sorry, butter from buttermilk, isn't it? That means what you will be doing in the process of skimming, you're just extracting the important material. Okay, so now that means when you are going to use the skimming process is used whenever you need the main idea, whenever your question requires the main idea. So at that time you are going to do skimming. That means what, even you people also need to churn the important thing. But now you people will be wondering which part of the paragraph will have this important idea, because I've been telling these are the articles, these are the things which are presented by our, what is that, researchers and everything. Their way of writing is very, very, very different. That means they won't be writing here with like, what is that, introduction, then conclusion, that kind of thing they won't be writing. In, say, if you people have 8 to 12 paragraph here, so if you have 8 to 12 paragraph, each of the paragraph will contain one important idea. That means the first sentence of the paragraph will be presenting the idea that is discussed in that particular paragraph. Okay, and now then the second sentence, third sentence, whatever the remaining sentence will be there, they will be explaining that idea, and in fact they will also give some of the evidences to justify that idea. And ultimately the last sentence, okay, will be describing the conclusion. That means what, in every paragraph, what are the four things that you people will be seeing? So this is our IELTS reading passages. In IELTS reading passages, every paragraph I'm talking about. So in each paragraph, the first, they will start off with the main idea. Okay, the first sentence boldly will be discussing about the main idea, and then what you will be having, the second sentence onwards, still the penultimate sentence, you will be having the description, explanation and evidences, and the last sentence will have what, so your conclusion. So if you want to know what is the agenda of that particular paragraph, what you will have to do, you can skim out. Skimming in the sense what, reading the first sentence and last sentence, what you will be doing there. So you guys will be reading the first sentence and the last sentence to get the main idea of that particular paragraph. What we'll be doing, we are going to so read first sentence and last sentence. Why? To get the main idea of the paragraph. Why? If we have 8 to 12 paragraphs, say, so in each of the paragraph, it is not like, so in 8 paragraph, first paragraph is introduction, last paragraph is your conclusion. No, it is not like that. So in each of the paragraph, you will have one particular idea connected to the main paragraph there, connected to the main idea. That means, so the first sentence and the last sentence can describe what is happening in the paragraph. And one more thing, guys, now you can also see that whatever the idea they have discussed here, now that same idea they won't be discussing anywhere else. Why? This idea is discussed over, then they will go for the next step, they'll be discussing next idea connected to the paragraph. That means the mid of the paragraph will be only what, explanation and evidences. Okay, evidences to justify their idea. So if you want to know the main idea statement and how it is concluded is more than enough there. Okay, so this process of extracting main idea by reading and understanding only first sentence and last sentence is known as what, skimming. Okay, what is that? We call it as skimming process. So when you will be doing the skimming, so when your question idea wants the main idea. When the question requirements, when your question needs, so main idea, then we do the skimming process. So when we'll need the main idea, the main idea, when we have to give the title, headings when we have to give for each paragraph. That's the reason in IELTS paragraph you people have seen give headings for each paragraph. Why headings for each paragraph? In each paragraph one main idea is discussed. Okay, so therefore when we are giving titles, when we are giving headings, when we have to summarize, so we basically use this what? So skimming process. After following the question, so we need to use the skimming process. Now we have one more method called scanning method. What do we mean by scanning method? Scanning, the normal scanning machine you can refer to. So this scanning method will be using if your question idea requires, is based on, if your question idea is based on some kind of explanation or evidences, descriptions, analysis, if it is based on analysis, evidences, explanation, then where we have this thing. So we basically will be having these things in the mid of the paragraph, right? So that means what you have to do. So scanning is that process which will enable to identify any of these ideas present in the mid of the paragraph using what? Quick reading. Okay, so you know what is that you people need to have. So you don't read every sentence here, you just glance at it, you do the intensive reading. So why? Because you know what you are searching for. Say for example, in the cupboard you will go, you want something, so brown and black dress. Okay, what you will do? Whether you'll open every dress, you'll open it from the anchor, or you just try to just glance where is that brown and black we have. We'll do that, right? Why? Because you know what is the requirement. You know that you need brown and black. Okay, because you know you need brown and black, you'll just glance at that particular thing. You won't pull out everything and check there, isn't it? So in the same way, if you know what is the question idea, so basically what you will be doing, you will have to quickly read the things here. Okay, quick in the sense, I'll be showing, not even you will be just, what is that reading, you will be just glancing wherever that idea comes in, that thing you people will read in detail. Okay, this is called as scanning process. Next technique is, after you identify the this one question idea in the paragraph, either using skimming process or scanning process, then that particular, wherever that question idea is present in the paragraph, you people will read only that part in detail. Next technique is what? Reading in detail. That means what? You are not reading everything in detail. The first two process, skimming and scanning, see, we have different levels. First, you identified question idea. So you understood what the question is. Then you went in, you dived into the paragraph, either using skimming or scanning process. So to just locate where this question idea is there. You located that particular part. Now that particular part has to be read in detail. Not everything, not any other part of the paragraph should be read in detail. This has to be read in detail. Okay, you need to read only that portion of the sentence, okay, in detail. And once you read that particular part in detail, so you need to compare with the question. You need to see whether you are, whatever you have read, so that is fulfilling the question requirement need or not. That matching should be there. That means Post reading in detail, the next method that you are, the final method that you will be using is what? Matching. Matching that question idea with the question requirement. If the requirement is done, then that is your perfect answer. Okay, that is why you will be very sure here that yes, this is your answer and you will be picking up. Now, whatever we discussed today, so that tomorrow we'll be applying on our questions and we are going to discuss the same thing, guys. Now, you people can ask me all the this one. Yeah, Arun will not be given with any extra time for answering the this one. What is that? Transferring the answers to your question paper. Sorry, to your answer sheet. So from your question paper, because it is reading. Yeah, for listening you will have 10 minutes extra time, but for reading it will not be there. Now you people can ask your all the questions. Because tomorrow we'll start off with our this one. What is that? Practices. See, I'll repeat once again. Ansari, it's not only MCQs. We have almost 11 types of questions we'll be having. So only I describe the different methods what we follow. Like one is short question answers we'll be having, fill up the blanks we'll have, true false not given we'll be having, yes no not given we'll be having, label the diagrams we'll be having, fill the summaries we'll be having. So we'll be having a paragraph headings, we'll be having what is that? So the map description will be having. So we have MCQs, we have table fillings. So like this, we have different types of questions, guys. Okay, it is not just only MCQs. It is not just Adil, time separation, ma'am. Time separation, no any segregation. Within 1 hour, you have to complete 40 questions by going through 3 passages. And also you need to present your answers in the answer sheet also. It is not just what is that reading and then you will have extra time. No extra time. Within 1 hour, you have to, what is that? Finish reading questions, you need to finish answering, and you need to present. The steps you explain now, will that be enough to answer? Yes, these are the things. So these are the only techniques what we'll be using. I'll repeat again the techniques what we are going to use to solve all the types of questions. But we use it in different combinations. Okay, we'll be using it in different combinations, but these are the base techniques that we are going to use. So first and foremost is question idea identification. Second, skimming and scanning. Why are we using skimming and scanning? To enter into the passage, to locate where the question idea is there, where that answer spot is there, to identify that. Either we use skimming process, either we'll be using scanning process. Okay, and then what we'll be doing, so wherever we get that spot, we'll try to read that part in detail. That is very important, mandatory. Once you read that, you will not just randomly pick your answer. You will see what is the question requirement, whether it is matching the question requirement. Yes, so then we'll be doing that, and these are the techniques that we are going to take. And Jagdish, so it depends. See, what I feel is for reading, definitely like paper based is little more convenient than computer based. But if you people are used to computer based practices and everything, I would recommend like that will not make a difference. But yes, so the screen reading will affect little bit of time when compared to our paper base, because in our paper base we can mark some of the important points so that you can complete you can come back quickly and you will have that reference points so there easily. Whereas in our this one computer based, this will not be there. And also for computer based, you need to have good typing skills also. take IELTS exam at the end of February. I've started my training today. Is it sufficient? Definitely, Jashna, it will be sufficient. But however, you take the mock test, see your like what is that scores, and also get evaluated on your listening and reading. You people can get this one. What is that scores like that only? So, but when it comes to writing and speaking, you need to have an evaluator, so who need to check your writings and speaking. So once they check and they give you like what is that so write feedback, then you people will be prepared for your test. Don't just randomly go and give the test. Don't go without your mock test. Don't go and give the test. Why? Because so these tests are not free tests. You will have to pay amount, okay, and it's a huge amount that you will be paying for every each test there, okay. So that's the reason, so make sure like you be careful about going and giving the test. First you get yourself evaluated. So there where we can see different types of questions you were talking about earlier in the session. But throughout the reading passage you will be having, if you take a simple reading passage today, you try to take one this one, what is that IELTS reading passage question, this one passage one complete three sets. So you'll be seeing whatever the question types I'm talking, so everything will be in that. Yes, Arun. So Ubergrad will be presenting mock tests also, and it will be giving evaluation also. You people can like contact our team, so they will be suggesting about the same thing. No, 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 no. Kiran, you can't take only writing like that. So if you are taking, either you take it as a computer based or so paper based. We don't have that option. One thing you will be doing, because it's a one complete test. In that test you have different parts, that's it. It is not like what is that you have like you can take one in this way, that way. No, it is not possible. Okay. Okay, then, guys, see you tomorrow with questions. So, and once you people go through some test, take out some test online and see that. So you will be seeing like the different questions. When I discuss tomorrow about those questions, it will be more useful for you guys. Okay. Okay, then, guys, bye. Take care. Have a great evening.
Okay, so guys, I've shared the Telegram channel link of IELTS in the chat box and also the coupon code using which you can upgrade yourself from basic to bronze membership. So you can use that coupon code if you haven't upgraded yourself from basic to bronze yet. And also, one of you talked about the mock test. So the mock test would be available to you on the Telegram channel also. And also, for more mock tests and AI evaluated ones as well, you can always upgrade yourself to the other memberships like basic and silver and gold. And also we have the one-on-one IELTS classes that's there for rupees 5,999. Over there also you get 5 full length mock tests for your practice, so you can always make use of that feature as well by just going on the website of Ubergrad and going forward with that particular feature. And also how to upgrade. All right, so you want to upgrade yourself to the bronze or silver or gold membership, Krishna? All right, so for either of them, the process is same. Like if you want to upgrade yourself from basic to bronze, you can just use this coupon code. Just go on to the website of Ubergrad. I'll just screen share it and show it to you. All right, so this is the website of Ubergrad. Just go on to the upgrade option over there. And after that, the upgrade option would be available to you from for bronze as well if you haven't upgraded to bronze yet. So just go click on that particular option, and the coupon code, if you have that coupon code, like I gave you for the bronze one, so just type your coupon code over here and make your payment, and that's it. You'll be upgraded to the bronze membership. And for the others, you can directly upgrade yourself by clicking on this and then making the payment. Yeah. So anything else? This is all the upgradation process. Anything else that you want to know? All right, thank you so much. Okay, so guys, any more questions? Else we'll just close the call for today and we'll meet tomorrow for the second session of reading. Any more questions? Upgrading will include the mock tests as well. Yes, Hamza, as I mentioned before, I'll just tell you that once again. Just give me a second. All right. So, yes, the bronze membership, if you want the bronze membership, so that would include one AI evaluated IELTS mock tests. And for silver, you have two AI evaluated mock tests, one trainer evaluated, and then you have the sessional test. As I mentioned before, that you have that on available on the website itself. And for the gold, also you have these mock tests available. And I told you about the one-on-one IELTS classes also. Over there, you get 5 full-length mock tests for your practice. So, and 10 plus sessional tests. So you can always avail that facility as well if you want. And there are also some that are being uploaded on the Telegram channel. So you can make use of that as well. Okay. So thank you so much, guys, for joining. We'll see you tomorrow for another session, that is reading session 2. Thank you so much for joining. I'm closing the call for today.